Welcome, everyone. Ladies and the hugely outnumbered gentlemen here today. We're gathered here once again for an invigorating and inspiring conversation and discussion. Today, the dynamic women of the Shift series have curated a series of talks based around gender and gender dialogues. From grassroots warriors to theater and TV personalities, the speakers selected for this event are an eclectic mix. Under the aegis of Niti Aayog and Global Entrepreneurship Summit, the Shift series, in collaboration with TGELF, is proud to present a day of meaningful dialogue on women who are changing the world today. This conversation on women empowerment will be continued in Hyderabad on November 28th, where Ivanka Trump and 500 other delegates from the US are expected to be a part of the GES. Our partner in furthering this wonderful dialogue is Hello Magazine. The artist whose works form the powerful backdrop for the theme of women empowerment right here is Kanchan Chandar. Her Torsos series is inspired by the Indian temple sculptures and the icons and legends of the silver screen. The tragedy queens inspire her, from Devis to the Divas. The female form in her paintings have an ambiguous relationship with power, violence, sensuality, and one another. Before we move on with the morning, I would like to thank Niti Aayog for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Anna Roy, for making this possible. We are very excited with this alliance. Now we would like to invite Anna Roy, Advisor Niti Aayog, on stage to say a few words before we begin.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Vandana. Thank you, Urvashi and Anjali, for arranging this wonderful event. I welcome you all to this day of what I look forward to, a very engaging dialogue on women-centric issues. I'm on this stage because we are co-hosting this event under the aegis of Road to GS, GS being the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. It is a US administration event which they hold in various parts of the world. This year it comes to India, and we are holding it from 28th November to 30th November in Hyderabad. As Vandana said, Ivanka Trump will be leading the US delegation, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be inaugurating the event. On the 28th, there is an inaugural function followed by 2 days of what we are planning and curating for day-long series of activities on panel discussions, pitch events, on design thinking sessions, and basic networking between entrepreneurs and investors. So this, as a lead to the main event, we are organizing a series of events surrounding and aligning on the main topics of the GS, which is the theme of the GS this year, which is Women First, Prosperity for All. There are 4 different topics on which we are focusing, including health, digital, media and entertainment, and I forget the 4th one. Which is the 4th one? Huh? Infrastructure and energy. Okay, something which we can forget, I think. Not so exciting too, but very, very important for our lives. But you know, when media entertainment is there, we tend to forget the other things. So that's, I can be pardoned for that. So, you know, anecdotal thing which I would like to share while I'm on stage. Sorry, 3 minutes. So quickly. While, you know, there are going to be 1,200 entrepreneurs and 300 investors, and US was following a very strict kind of a format where you cannot, you know, change any of these things. And there had to be a 50% plus representation of women, both in speakers as well as in delegates. We got 2,200 applications from entrepreneurs. And believe me, my colleagues are here, it was a tough thing to find 50% that is 200 lady entrepreneurs. So that, I wanted to share that with you because that shows where we are, and that also puts a kind of a target for us where we need to reach. Even in the case of speakers, it was a challenge to find 50% because each panel needed a women speaker, so it was a challenge there also. So I think we need to do a lot. We have, I think, over the past several decades, we have done a lot. We have arrived at a very good situation, but going forward, we need to do a lot. Government is doing its bit, but we need people like you who are present in this hall to kind of do that gap, fill that gap through various our individual initiatives and also interacting with the government. You know, Niti Aayog was set up by the PM as a think tank where we are expected to interact with the stakeholders, with the industry, with the general other representatives of the society to see that our policies are aligned with our goals and where we want to reach. So I welcome you all to interact with Niti Aayog. Ours is a very, very open kind of a system where we interact with everybody and shape our policies in a manner which is representational of the aspirations of the population in general. Thank you. With that, I welcome you to the Shift series in Hyderabad and also to various other events under the Road to GS, which are there on our website. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Anna.